Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some unfortunate news. I do not have a fully furnished or built fairy house to share with you because I simply could not build one. Instead, this is a video showing you every single attempt I made of trying to get any semblance of a house built. Some of them are very well put together, others are just shells with no attempt at furnishing, and this one is just that. I cannot tell you how upset I am that I was not able to produce something. I mean, I sure made a lot of somethings, but nothing that I was like, wow, I can't wait to share this with the world. Instead, I got a whole lot of nothing. Now, this first attempt was me looking at everything and thinking I could build something, having just looked at all the build items, but alas, I was very, very wrong. Did I even know what I wanted to build? Absolutely, but I could not get the image to go from brain to computer. So this is me knowing exactly what I wanted to build. I had the image of the family in my head. I was just trying to build the house for them because, granted, this was going to be my first time playing with the fairies, so I wasn't going to worry about money or anything. I was just going to build the house, set the scene, build the fairies, and have at it. What did I have to show for it? This empty shell. This back part here was supposed to be a greenhouse sunroom vibey area with a glass wall and a glass roof. But as you can see, I'm severely struggling to get the roof to work. I changed the walls to rounded walls because apparently with this pack I just need to use rounded walls, and I'm like, ooh, let me just pop the glass roof here real quick, and me forgetting that glass roofs need to have shorter eaves on. It's just disaster, 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 disaster. So then I just started playing with the colors on here because, ooh, got funky colors, got some funky wallpapers. I'm gonna use this green. There's a hole in the roof, and that was kind of like the tipping point for me. I built this house on Friday, literally after I got off work, after I had dinner. So it was like 7, 8 p.m. at night. Wasn't really wanting to play with the pack all that much, but wanted to like look at it to see if I could build anything. So that was attempt number one. And here I'm about to give up, and we are just gonna pop over to Sunday. I did not play on Saturday because it was my birthday, but here is attempt number two on Sunday. And this, I thought I had it. I thought everything was going good. I got the colors to work. I got the landscaping to come together. And then I basically fell apart when I was furnishing this one. Don't know what happened, but I was getting the shape that I wanted. I wanted to have like an overhang in the front. I got it. It looks kind of boxy. I was looking at the shape and I was like, ooh, this isn't going well, but I'm gonna keep going. I know what I want. I wanted an overhang. It was all looking good. The roof looking very storybook-esque. But then you get to the roof over here on this part of the build, and then it was starting to give Mount Komorebi vibes, and that's when I started to panic a whole lot because this house, the way it looks right now with the roof and stuff, would probably look absolutely beautiful in the world of Mount Komorebi, which I honestly, if I had kept it like this, I probably should have just saved it, popped it over there, and I probably could have built a really pretty house in Mount Komorebi with the way that this roof looked. But nah, I was going for fairy vibes. So this is me messing around with the roof quite a lot. Eventually I get there with the roof and I'm like, okay, cool, I have the roof figured out, but like, now what? Because let me tell you, something about the wallpapers just, it wasn't clicking for me on the inside. It's just something was wrong, so I ended up changing all the wallpapers on the inside. I even left to go watch the new Superman movie, which, by the way, that movie, so good. Highly recommend. Zack Snyder should apologize for his Superman movie because this one makes it look really, really bad. Also, kind of Googled the actor for Superman, found out he was married, and was instantly heartbroken. I had literally just heard about this man like 5 minutes ago, so that was kind of devastating. Um, but anyways, you can see here, I've got the color scheme all figured out. Purples, greens, blues, very vibrant, very fairy. Everything's going great. I got my greenhouse on the back, which I wanted on the first attempt. Everything's looking really great. Do not ask me what the fences on the front are. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to go for there. They end up getting rid of them. I actually end up getting rid of the whole house. I don't delete the house. I just scrap this entire idea because this is attempt number 2. We got 3 more attempts coming up after this one, but this one I feel like this was like the longest I spent on one of these because I worked on it on Sunday and then went to the movie, came back, thought I would come back with like fresher eyes after watching the movie, but it didn't work because I was like, this house, I really do, I love it. I love this house. It's wacky, it's different, but there's just something that's just not right about it. It's just not giving fairy enough. Honestly, it might just be a me problem and not a game problem. Though the game does have some problems, I just think the house is just a me problem because I think, honestly, looking back at it, I think it's just really good. It's just the inside that I was having a problem with. Maybe it's because I'm on a whimsy magical burnout right now because of the book series that I am struggling to finish right now because my brain just wants to shut down. My brain is tired and literally refuses to give me anything I ask for. But either way, this second attempt was probably my best one. And probably, like I said, the one that I worked on the longest. There is an attempt that I do not include in this montage, which is one that I worked on this morning. And the only reason I didn't include it in this video because one, this video is 20 minutes long, and also I didn't build that house for a fairy. I tried to build one for a gnome, or at least a lover of gnomes, because I thought that maybe my problem was I needed to build something normal looking. But did that work? Obviously not, because this is what I got to show you guys. Bunch of empty promises. The house that I built for the gnome, I had it was like orange at one point, and then I did a blue house, and I had like a shed in the background, and I tried to make it look normal. I furnished the kitchen, got the living area, and then it just started to fall apart again. I don't know what it is about the furnishing aspect, but once I get to the furnishing part, it falls apart. It just completely falls apart, and I think it's because we don't have a lot of wallpapers and floors and like other furniture pieces that match the furniture that's in this pack. Like there's not a lot. Like look at these, like these couches and these chairs, like they just magical and whimsy. That fireplace is gorgeous. I love her. This rug is gorgeous. I love it. But there's not a lot of pieces that match it from other packs. Like cottage living kind of maybe could go with this. I was thinking like Realm of Magic, some of that stuff is good. Like this lamp is from Realm of Magic, because in this house I was thinking maybe a spellcaster lived here instead of a fairy, because I was like, okay, maybe I can't get fairies, so maybe we'll have a spellcaster live in this house. And stuff, since obviously I can't get to the fairy cottage of my dream with the fairy, because also the storyline I had going on in my head was 2 Sims who were spellcasters adopted a fairy because the fairy was left on their doorstep as a baby. That was the storyline I was trying to go with, and that's the house I was trying to build, but it just wasn't working. So I was like, okay, so maybe I just have a spellcaster, no fairies. Still wasn't working. And I'm just so upset because I was just so excited to build with this pack. I even prepped myself. I didn't really watch other content on the pack so I wouldn't get burnt out before I got a chance to play with it, because that is what I do. I watch so much stuff on the new packs that by the time the pack comes out, I don't want to play with it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything with it because I have already watched everything. I have seen how the pack works. I've seen all the gameplay and stuff. This time I didn't do that, and I still, for some reason, feel like I'm burnt out on it, and I haven't done anything with it yet. The only thing that I watched a little bit of a build buy overview, and then I watched one overall pack review, but that was it. My brain is basically fresh and ready to build. I am just so devastated that it's not working out for me. But we are finishing up this little shelf area, which I think is really cute. I love this bookshelf. It's so pretty. I just wish it wasn't so tall because you can't use it in short rooms without scaling it down. And also the tree on the back is a little bit too bushy, so it peeks through the walls. But other than that, love her. And then we're going to be here on attempt 3 for about 5 seconds. And honestly, I don't even know what this was supposed to be. Like, what was I trying to do? Like, trying to make a modern mansion in a tree? A modern mansion in this world? Like, honestly, I need to get it together. This one, this idea just does not live very long. Like, what was I don't honestly just don't even understand what's happening here. My brain at some point just like short-circuited, and I was like, let's build a modern house on the tree. Now, maybe, possibly, somebody who's not me probably could get a modern house to work on this lot. I am just not the person to do that, unfortunately. So this is about to get bulldozed in about a couple seconds, and there it is. In her place is this round circle, and I believe this is where I truly started to lose my mind. I thought I would embrace the tree lot and build a house out of tree trunks. That was the idea. Tree trunks. And let me tell you, I hate round walls. I don't build with them ever, and I don't want to build with them ever again. And this build is all round walls, and I hate them so much. Like, what is their deal? The amount of work I have to put in order just to put a roof or put a fence on them is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I connect these two and then I delete the wall between them, and then all of a sudden the ceiling is gone, even though it's actually physically. It was, oh, this build tested me. This build tested me in ways that I didn't think a build could test me. But I really, really thought I had it this time. Like, I just thought this looked so cool. Like, I was so excited to get it done. I even furnished the bedroom in this one. I furnished the bedroom, I furnished the apothecary room, I furnished the dining room, I furnished the bathroom. I mean, I was so excited because I was like, I finally got something. This is it. This is like the Hobbit houses that everybody's building, which, don't get me wrong, I thought about building one, but then I was like, everybody's building a Hobbit house, so maybe I'll build something different. Tree trunks. Nah, it's a no-go. Absolute no-go. But I'm gonna show you furnishing this bedroom, and let me tell you, this bedroom, so cute, so cozy. For some reason in this house, I was like, what if I just make this base game and Enchanted by Nature only? So that's what I was going to do with this house. And I start to do that. Love what I did in the bedroom here. Also, I put a infant crib in here. Why did I do that? I have no idea, honestly, because how is an infant going to live in this house? There are no stairs. There aren't even any ladders, so how is this infant going to get around if the sim, its parent, cannot carry it to a bathtub or anything? It's just going to be stuck up here in this bedroom for all of its days, even as a toddler and a child. It is going to be stuck in this bedroom for the rest of its life until it becomes a teenager and grows wings. And if it's not even a fairy, well then good luck to that child, because it is not going to be getting anywhere anytime soon. Honestly, this entire house, if you are not a fairy, don't buy it, don't live here, because the bathroom right above the bedroom, how do you get to it? You fly to the door outside. The apothecary room, How do you get to it? You fly to the balcony and enter through that way. No stairs, no ladders, nothing. How do you get to the top garden? Say it with me, friends. You fly to the roof. But hey, guys, at least you can have a baby here. Am I right? But anyways, I digress. This room is very beautiful. Not practical. This entire house is impractical. I even at one moment thought about adding stairs to it and adding ladders to make it practical. Just didn't work out. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move on, and we're going to move on to the very last house. My final attempt that I did yesterday at trying to build a fairy house. This time, I thought that maybe I could make it like a fairy spellcaster house again. Going back to my original idea. It was kind of giving castle, as you can see. I thought it looked really pretty. I used the green and like the, what is like light orangey, yellowy wood tone. I even left the pond on the lot and I kind of just built next to it. But like we have learned from every other build in this video, this shall also remain partially furnished. In this one, I actually got every single room furnished. And then I needed to landscape and I quit because I was like, why did I leave the pond on this lot? I was like, why did I leave the pond on this lot? Because now I'm limited to the space that I have on this lot. And so I just gave up. And that's it. That is the build. I just gave up. I was like, you know what? Fairy house is not in the cards for me this week. Try again next week and the week after that. And I'm just going to keep trying until I come up with some type of fairy house to build that I am proud of and that I feel like is worthy to be shown on the internet and on the Sims gallery. But hey, I'm going to show you me furnishing this kitchen. And I think this kitchen looks amazing. I think it looks really cozy. It looks really cute. I use the Realm of Magic appliances. I use the Enchanted by Nature cabinets and counters. I use like the tall cabinet. I use the horse ranch like table as an island table since the kitchen was very small. And I made this kitchen look beautiful, and I think that has to count for something, right? Anyways, this video is just a long-winded way of saying I am trying my best. Like I said many times, these are just out of my wheelhouse. This is not something I'm comfortable making. Everybody has a build style that they're comfortable making. I try to do every single build type known to man to try to get out of my comfort zone, and this one for some reason is just a challenge and a struggle for me. Maybe I'll get one done eventually, but right now I have 5 empty shells and 1 equally empty brain. Maybe I will put one of these up on the gallery if I can manage to come back to it and furnish it. Obviously not the ones that I bulldozed. Those will never come back. They will live on in memory in this video, but I just right now, just not in the cards. I do have a video coming out after this one. It's going to be my 1-tile build challenge video. I finished that challenge a while ago, updated the house. The video was supposed to come out last month. It just wasn't ready yet, so I have it scheduled to come out, I think like a week after this video comes out. And I hope you enjoyed this look into my failed attempts to see that sometimes builds just don't happen the way we think they will. And although it was frustrating basically the whole time building these, both because of the game and because of my inability to build anything, I had fun using the items. I think they're all really pretty items. I want to use them. I think this kitchen looks really good. I know a house would just look absolutely good. I know some people have already made some really cool stuff. Can't wait to watch their videos so that way hopefully I can get inspired to build my own. But I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one where I hopefully have a full house to show you. Bye!